At 78, Sally Field finally tells the truth about Robin Williams, and what she reveals isn't just heartbreaking, it changes how we see him forever. When you think of Sally Field, you think of warmth, strength, and one of Hollywood's most enduring careers. From the playful charm of The Flying Nun to the emotional powerhouse performances in Norma Ray and Forrest Gump, she spent decades proving she's far more than just a familiar face, she's a force. But behind the awards, the standing ovations, and that unforgettable You Like Me Oscar moment, there's a story she held onto for years. And it involves one of the most beloved figures in entertainment history, Robin Williams. Their connection became unforgettable during the filming of Mrs. Doubtfire, a movie that made millions laugh, cry, and fall in love with its characters. On screen, they played a divorced couple navigating chaos, comedy, and unexpected tenderness. But off-screen, according to Field, it was something much deeper. Not romance. Not quite friendship. Something more complicated. Field has now admitted, "I really loved him, but it wasn't like that." And that single sentence reveals a bond that went far beyond scripts and scenes. What audiences saw, the chemistry, the emotional tension, the authenticity, wasn't just acting. It was real. She describes Williams as electric, unpredictable, brilliant, the kind of person who could make an entire room collapse in laughter, and then, in the very next moment, say something so quiet and sincere it would stop you cold. Robin was exhausting in the best way, she said. But here's where the story shifts. Because alongside the laughter, Field noticed something else, something many didn't see at the time. A quiet sadness. A shadow behind the energy. Even at his funniest, she sensed a weight he carried. And years later, that realization still haunts her. "I miss him terribly," she admitted. "But I didn't always say the things I should have said." That's the part that hits hardest. Not just the loss, but the silence. The words left unspoken. The moments that pass too quickly while we assume there will always be more time. Field's reflection isn't just about remembering Williams. It's about regret, honesty, and the fragile nature of human connection. She wonders if he ever truly knew how deeply he was loved, not just by audiences, but by those closest to him. And maybe that's what makes her confession so powerful. Because it's not polished. It's not rehearsed. It's real. She remembers him not just as a genius performer, but as a deeply human soul. Someone who lived in the space between joy and pain, laughter and silence. Someone who could make the world feel lighter, while carrying something heavy inside. Now, at 78, Sally Field says she doesn't want to hold back anymore. By sharing this truth, she's not just honoring Robin Williams, she's reminding all of us of something we often forget. Say what you feel. Show people they matter. Don't wait. Because sometimes, the most important conversations are the ones we never get a second chance to have.